Hey again, it's me, and this is the second reading after the Sophia Rose reading this morning. So I actually brought two card decks this morning, which I normally don't do. I felt called to do it, and then I decided not to pick two cards because I didn't want it to be too long. But after I stopped the recording, I did pick a card from this beautiful Starseed Oracle deck, and it is so connected with the Sophia card. So I decided to make another video around it. It's something that I have been working with lately. Through the Mary Magdalene lineage, you always come across the rose, the blue lotus, the red rose, the pink rose, any kind of rose is connected to Mary Magdalene. And on this card too, it is pink roses. There is pink roses surrounding a beautiful feminine character, and it's called the Cosmic Heart, which also I mentioned in the previous video. And it says devotion, potency, and make your life a moving prayer. So I'm going to read this for you as well. And I'm going to add some of my notes around this theme. So when it has to do with the Mary Magdalene, it is said that the rose has to do with death and rebirth, like she re-emerges when something dies, and that after Jesus died on the cross, Mary Magdalene's tears turned into roses. So symbolically, of course. So on a spiritual, mystical level, the rose connects us directly to the divine feminine. So girls, go buy yourself some roses, I think I said so. And boys, buy your girls some roses. We awaken and become a chalice, a holy grave, to receive the wisdom of the mother, to receive the wisdom and connect and embody who she is. So the Holy Mother, or the sacred feminine. The goddess awaken to our innate wisdom from past lives, future lives maybe. And we have been trained for this, to come here, to be the divine feminine, to bring heaven on earth. And it connects us to our vibration of being in receptivity. So the feminine is the receiver, the chalice, the Holy Grail, which means not being too much in our active mode. So maybe changing from active mode to receptive mode, from 70-30 to 70-30 instead of 30-70. And to receive, to be a yoni, to receive the beauty of the divine. And if you have access to rose oil, the rose oil is connected to Venus and Lemuria, and also receiving the vibration of Venus by working with the rose oil and Lemuria, and the blessings and the energy. So Venus is a powerful planet of beauty, love, abundance, creativity. It is the feminine heart. And if you Google Venus's pattern on the heavens, when Venus moves for one cycle, you will see it forms actually the pattern of a rose. You can easily find this on internet. So Mary Magdalene belongs to the Venus lineage, the divine feminine, and it is the archetype of Libra and Taurus. Venus rules these signs. So if you're working with the rose or the rose oil, it can activate divine love, understanding, beauty, connection to the divine feminine. And for ladies, it's extremely good for your menstrual cycle or the womb. It heals the heart, trauma of the heart. And it awakens us to the wisdom of after the dark night of the soul. Many of us are going through the dark night of the soul at the moment. Some of us have had many. It's not fun. but after that, so much more light and wisdom can come true. And the smell of the roses are connected to the Garden of Eden, the divine. How beautiful is this? So it's so funny for me because I've been working with this and learning around this last couple of weeks. And yesterday, for first time in my life, the other day, I wore a dress with roses. Like somebody gave me their dress, they were not using anymore, recircling. And at first I didn't really notice, I just loved the dress. But then just after putting it on, I saw there were roses, like peach colored roses on the dress. So many synchronicities. Anyways, I'm gonna read you this card too. So let's see, I'm gonna share with you the Cosmic Heart. Okay. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. When you surrender to a state of devotion, you find yourself flowing with all of life. You're being called to refocus your attention deep within to the intelligence of your own heart. Sounds a lot like the first card, so it is connected. To bow with deep reverence to your inner temple, to live your life in devotion to this place, to make your life one big moving prayer. Perhaps you've felt a bit off kilter lately, sensing that the potency of why you're doing things has gotten a little watered down or weak. Perhaps you have forgotten that what made you start doing them in the first place. If this is so, this is your call to take a moment and reconnect with the truth at the very center of your heart, to get back to the essence of what you are about, to devote your life to what you care most about, to turn your gaze deep, 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 deep. There are seasons for harvesting. Virgo is season for harvesting, and seasons for sowing. So Virgo is about birthing, so this is why it's about harvesting. The fruit is being born, the vegetables are being born. So right now you're being called to plant your soul's seeds and sing to them with deep devotion, to feed them with the waters of your own soul, your own pearl tears turning into roses, to lose yourself in the potency of what it is that most expands your heart, to live your life accordingly to what makes you come alive rather than what everyone else thinks, to make your life one big moving prayer. How can you make your life a moving prayer? Is the question. Don't ask yourself what the world needs. Ask yourself what makes you come alive, because the world needs more people who have come alive. Okay, that's it for today. Sending you blessings of love, wisdom, Venus, divine feminine, and I will see you next time.